Jackanory with myself, David Whitelaw. I'm about to tell you a little bit of a tale, part 3 in fact, from the wonderful Bowhead 1972. He's got a rather cracking tale here from Lincoln's Malin, which I'm sure you want to hear more about as we enter the world of Wind Waker once again. Lincoln Malin ran into the stable where Epona was. "I don't see why you're so worried. She's perfectly fine, Link," Malin assured him. "She was making an awful lot of noise. It is that time of month," Malin said. Though there was another thought bothering Malin in her mind, but she dismissed it. Malin suddenly advanced toward Link seductively. She rubbed her hands up and down his sides and rubbed her breasts against his chest. "Ooh, Malin!" Link pushed her away slightly, not in front of Epona. "She doesn't mind." Malin took off her shirt and advanced back to Link and helped him take his shirt off. Epona knocked her feet against the wall again, disrupting Malin and Link from their foreplay. Link rubbed his hand along Epona's mane to try and calm it down. It seemed to work. Link's hand felt a bit warm after this and he sniffed it. "Smells good." Suddenly his penis came to attention. Malin noticed this and smiled. She stepped out of her skirt, pulled Link's pants down, leaving both of them in only their underwear, since Malin wasn't wearing a bra. However, neither of them knew that Epona was giving off pheromones, because they wouldn't normally do this in front of her. Then doing it in front of Epona was only turning her on more, producing more pheromones and repeating the cycle. Malin and Link were both now naked and engaged in sex, moaning and getting even more aroused by the second. Epona was getting aroused by this, and then it happened. Her underside started to change, and something new was growing. As Link and Malin both came, Epona let out a loud neigh, as she came from her new penis. Malin, still out of breath, looked over at Epona and saw it. But she paid no mind to it because she knew it was going to happen someday. Link looked over, and as he would have fainted but for the pheromones not influencing him. Epona kicked against the stall door, her sexual drives now unfulfilled. Link and Malin turned to each other and then to Epona. Epona whinnied again, wanting sex. "We'd better give her what she wants," Malona said. Malin got into position under Epona and slowly guided Epona's penis to a hole. Malin moaned as it entered, but there was no pain, only the best pleasure she had felt in her life thanks to the pheromones. Link got behind Epona and inserted his penis into her vagina. Epona bucked forward, pushing her own penis further into Malin. Malin screamed, but in a good way. "Oh gods, yes, Epona, drive it into me." Epona neighed, and Link took this as Epona wanting the same. He gave it to her. They kept at this for as long as possible, moaning and screaming, "Epona," until all three came at once, Epona having her first dual orgasm. Link collapsed on top of Epona, and Malin fell on the ground. Epona stumbled back a bit, and her penis slowly went away. You couldn't tell that Epona was an hermaphrodite. Her penis had completely vanished. But Link and Malin knew. We should do this again sometime. Join me next time for some more Jackanory, where we'll discuss Link and Epona riding through the fields. Goodbye.